Kristin Kamado. I wanted to share with you the cards that I've been making for Kendra's card challenge number 20. I have a set here that I submitted for November, and then this is the set here I submitted for December. Kendra's card challenge is a fun way to make 15 cards. She gives you the cutting guides and the card sketches to be able to take your 6 by 6 squares of paper. Let me say that again. 6 papers that are 6 inches square. She gives you the cutting guides to be able to cut them down, as well as card sketches of how to put them all back together again. My favorite part about the card sketches is that they are color-coded. For instance, paper A may be one color, paper B is going to be another. And when they're all laid out together, you know where they go easily from identifying from the sketches. So that is quite handy as a nice visual. But I do like the flexibility that these card sketches allows, and it's a great way to use pattern paper that is in one's stash. Now, speaking of stash, I have had this paper pad for quite some time. I got it used, or previously loved, let's say, from my local scrapbook shop many years ago. Again, this was a hot off the press one. I used the purple ones. I know, Team Orange going purple. Just hear me out here. And look, it was the last bit. Woohoo! So very excited about that because now I can throw this away. Maybe I might keep it for a hot minute, but basically here's an example of the papers that I used. I have just this little bit left and some scraps. This is the second time I've used the purple one. I don't know if I'll use it for a third time, but we'll see. So I have a nice stripey, a polka dot, this floral one that my friend loves, another stripey of a different sort, another florally one, and yet another stripe. So let's see if you can find any of those patterns within these cards. Here we go. Sketch 1, 2, 3, 4. Fun one to note on this one, some of my pieces were a little small, so I used my paper corrugator. I think that's the right word. Just inked her on top real quick. And so you get a fun little sound. Great texture. And I think that was just copy paper. So what a fun way to add a quick amount of texture to a card. This one was fun. Not only did I get to use a Sassy's LLC background, but I got to use some vellum that I had in my stash. It's for card sizes that I really don't use, but I liked the foil detail on them, and my little balloon die was able to get right in the corner to get that, so it looked like fancy princess balloons. Now, this one, I have a note on there of who's getting that one. This one happened to be a craft roulette entry at one point, back when we had Dutch door. So Merry Christmas and happy wishes from my home to yours. This was card 6. So that one is already going to be on its way somewhere. Here's 7, 8, 9, 10. This was an absolute fun one. I'm going to have to remember that one. 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. I'm looking at the backs here because on one of them I had an extra cupcake and I put it on the back because I didn't know what else to do with it. There it is. Number 10, I put an extra cupcake right there on the back. When this goes to whoever, I'll put the year that I'm sending it in there. So if I don't send it off here in the next week or two, it'll probably say 2026 on it. So for all you Team Purples out there, congratulations. I made more cards. Some birthday, some Christmas. But for my second set, oh, these ones just made me so happy Coffee, baby. Coffee. Now, these are digital printables that I printed off from Crafty Jules Designs on Etsy. I'll include the link below in case you are interested. It was a 20-page file. If you printed all of them out, I believe they all came as JPEGs. They all look kind of the same in a way. This is probably not the best paper. It's kind of more of a cardstock that I got at Staples. It says it's 110 pounds, but it did not feel like it. It feels more like a 65, but that's all right. It worked for what I needed because it's a background. And then I got to use the newly acquired to me, probably within the last 2 or 3 months, these Coffee Gnome ephemera pieces from Not Too Shabby. I fell in love with these little guys. I mean, it's so cute. And look at this little feller. Oh, the cup is as big as his head practically. Oh, they're just adorable. I have ordered more are on the way, but I was super happy to be able to use these guys up on some wonderful cards. They're probably more like birthday cards, so if I send you birthday cards, I hope you are a coffee lover. Again, with Kendra's Card Challenge, you can submit 4 prizes, 1 set of 15 cards each month of the quarter challenge. I didn't do October, but I did do November with the purple ones and December with these coffee ones. Some of the coffee ones were also submitted as bonus entries for Craft Roulette. Maybe you've seen them, maybe you haven't. But here we go. Sketch 1, Sketch 2, Sketch 3. I mean, he's on a laptop. I stamped some beans on the laptop just for a little extra flair. That was fun. Here's 4, 5, 6, and now that looks like a fun drink, whatever that is. 7, 8, I mean, hilarious. He's surrounded by the beans. 9, 10. Thank you to Lisa for letting me borrow her embossing folder one day when we were having a crafty session. Here's 11. I went rogue on the one card and added some shiny red. I think it worked for this one, but I didn't do it on any others. So let me know what you think. 12, 13, 14, and 15. All the sentiments for the coffee ones here were from a Sassy's LLC, you know, our Craft Roulette pal, Sarah. She had a coffee kit available. I forget the kit number, but I'll make sure to link you to her YouTube video in which she talks about it. So all those sentiments were a lot of fun and came from that set. I still have more to use, of course. And it's a digital set as well for those that are interested, so I can print off what I like. I like the strip sentiments the best. I think that they worked for what I was doing, but they have them. Sarah has it available in the format, so you get them in the circles if you want. You can even squares on some of them. She has them in rectangles as well. So, oh, and this was a fun new embossing folder to me that I got as part of a Black Friday haul. So, whoop, whoop. So that was so much fun. So I hope that you liked these cards. If you have a favorite or one you want me to talk about further in depth, let me know. And are you one that likes Christmas cards in a non-traditional type sort? I've met people that do, and I've met people that don't. So, and for the few that I know that don't, I've got a small record in my head which ones. So, AKA, you probably won't get these, Susan, but that's okay. I kind of like it. I like purple with green. I'm not the most purpliest person that there is out there. Oh, and shout out again to Lisa for this background paper that I used on a lot of them. This was the natural color of it. It's probably more gray, but paired to these papers, I thought I saw purple in them. And sometimes I ink blended to make it stand out. I mean, look at that one. Same base paper, but just a little bit ink changes it up. And plus it has that fun linen texture on it as well. Let's see. I know she also gave me a beige one. As you can see here in the background, almost like, oh, you know, like the certificates and stuff sometimes would be printed on. It's a lot like that. So great for little background papers. If you have any questions about Kendra's card challenge or any of the cards that I made, let me know down in the comments below. I will get back to you. And as always, thank you for stopping by my channel. Again, any questions or that you would just like to say hi, do let me know. And I'll talk to you on the next one. Bye!